Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Crochet channel. I'm so glad to be with you in this video, and I am so glad that I am back again and we can resume our project and get on the track. So let's start. Okay, just before starting and explaining the new square with the new pattern and new stitch, I just want to thank each and everyone on the Facebook group for their beautiful comments. I really missed you so much and missed all our work together. Thank you for your concerns, and I hope you enjoy doing these as much as I enjoyed, because I enjoyed a lot actually. As you can see, our 12th square is going to be the cable stitch, but of course with different easy technique to do. I know this stitch is a little bit more advanced than other stitches because it's just look like twisted, but believe me, it's very nice and very beautiful and gives you very good texture, and you can use this stitch to do many beautiful pattern and many beautiful things out of it. You can do scarves, sweaters, blankets, shawls, anything. You can just use this beautiful stitch. And as you can see, the cable is done in units of 3 stitches, and I have done this column with 3 stitches and repeated 3 times. But in other squares I used these 3 the unit for 3 columns, and in the middle I used 4 stitches as a column, and this is the pattern that I am going to show you in this video. These 2 columns with 3 stitches, and this the middle column with 4 stitches. So let's start. As always, we are going to explain the chart and do the stitch, but with this stitch I would like to explain the chart step by step while doing the stitch with you, like here. Of course, you know, you have already aware of the fact that I'm going to use 26 chains for my square. If you do any other number than 26 and can't manage your pattern, I will be more than glad to help you decide the pattern that you need. So my chart here says that I am going to chain the number of chains that I want my square to be, or the length that I want to be. If you want to do this column of 3 stitches, you are going to repeat or do multiple of 5 stitches. So I'm going to chain 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 to have this column. If you are going to do this shape here, which has 4 stitches, so I'm going to do multiple of 6 stitches, because I do this pattern, then I end it with 1/2 double crochet from each side, so I need 6 chains to do this pattern. And of course, if you want to do 2 patterns and just repeat them, you can just repeat the number of the stitches needed for each column. Now let me explain it more clearly. I have here done 26 stitches. This is not 26, it's only 15 for half of the pattern. So I chain the number of chains that I want, and then chain 1 for the height and mark this stitch. By now you already know how to mark your stitches. It's only meant for the height. I'm not going to use it anymore. Then I work a whole row of 1/2 double crochet. This symbol here is 1/2 double crochet. Then chain 1 for the height and mark the stitch, and just do 1 row of single crochet. I am going to start my pattern from here, row 4. This is the pattern for the cable stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1 at the beginning of each row that I do. Now, and this chain is meant for only the height. Then I'm going to do my pattern. Now, I have here 1 row of half double crochet, then 1 row of single crochet. So I end my row here. So I'm going to chain 1 for the height. Of course, you are going to mark this chain, then turn. Now I'm going to repeat the pattern like this. I am going to do 2 half double crochet. This is 1 half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. 1, then 2. Then the pattern says that I am going to do 1 double crochet but front post in the stitch from the very first row of half double crochet like this. You are going to yarn over and find the third stitch in the first row. 1, 2, and 3, and just go around this stitch from here to there and just do 1 double crochet front post. This is the front post, and you just yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You have 1 double crochet. So why did I do 1 double crochet? Because I need my stitch to match the height of the third row that I am working on. So this goes for 1 row of single crochet and the row of half double crochet. Then pattern says I am going to work 2 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So basically I am going to skip the third stitch here where I done the front post double crochet. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to skip this stitch from behind, this one here, then go inside this one here, the next one, and do 2 half double crochet, 1, and in the next one another half double crochet. So this is what I should have: 2 half double crochet, then 1 double crochet front post, then 2 half double crochet. Then I'm going to work 3 double crochet front post in the next 3 stitches. So in order not to mess with your stitches from the previous row, from the first row of half double crochet, you just need to count 2 stitches here, then work around the third one like this, and do double crochet front post, another double crochet front post in the next, and another one in the next. So you will have 3 double crochet front post like this. Now you need to skip 3 stitches from behind, 1, 2, 3, and you are going to work 3 half double crochet in the 3 stitches next. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and the third one half double crochet like this. I'm going to do my middle part here. This is going to be the middle, but it's the end of the chart, and I will show you how to repeat. I am going to work this time double crochet front post like this. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. These are the 3 stitches that I have done here, and working from the 4th, and do 4 double crochet front post. This is 3 and 4. These are the 4. Then I am going to repeat the same of what I did from here. This is the middle, so I'm going to repeat like this in order to have my square equal from this side and this side. So I'm going to do 3 half double crochet, 3 front post, 2 half double crochet, 1 front post, 2 half double crochet, like this. I'm going to skip 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, and then work in the 5th one, 1 half double crochet, the 2nd one, and the 3rd one, like this. Then I'm going to skip 3, 1 2 3, and work around the 4th one here and do 3 front post, 1 2 and 3. Then I'm going to skip 3 from behind, 1 2 3, and work 2 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then I'm going to work 1 front post, 1 2, and the 3rd. So I am left with only 2 stitches. I'm going to skip this one and do 2 stitches half double crochet. So I have my pattern equal from both sides, like this. 2 from here and 2 from here. 1 front post, 1 front post. 2 from here and 2 from here. 3 front post, 3 front post. 3 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, and in the middle I reach my 4 front post double crochet. This is the first row of my cable. Then this is going to be my front of the stitch, front side of the stitch. Whenever I am facing the back here, I am going to chain 1, then work a whole row of single crochet. So I'm going to start from the first stitch and work in single crochet, but I am not going to work in the stitches that I missed. I am going to work in the stitch of the front post and just work 26 stitches of single crochet in the 26 stitches here. Make sure that you have done 26 stitches and not missing any of the stitches here. Then I'm going to chain 1 at the beginning of each row. I'm going to chain 1, then turn my work. This chain 1 helps me to keep my edges straight like this, and helps me to find the stitch when I am doing the border for the square. So I have finished row 2, 3, and 4, and then 5. Here is 1 single crochet all along this side. Now I'm going to chain 1 and work my pattern like this. 2 half double crochet, then 1 front post in the front post in the previous row, like this. 2 half double crochet in the first one. So these are actually the border for my pattern. It's not the border for the square, but it marks the border like this. You will find here this, these 2 half double crochet, and then the front post marks the pattern in between these 2 rows here, and gives very good look for the pattern. So I can concentrate on the pattern. If you look at it, you will concentrate inside this box here. So this is 1, then 2, and just work double crochet front post, and I am doing this like this. Just insert the hook this time under this front post and just around it and do one double crochet, sorry, like this. Then I'm going to skip this one and do 2 half double crochet. When I reach these 3 stitches here, these 3 front post stitches, and I'm going to work it like this. I am going to work the first stitch in the second stitch, and I mark it as 2 here from the previous row. Then I'm going to work the second one in the third stitch of the front post. Then the last one, I'm going to return back to the skipped stitch that I missed at the beginning and do my third stitch like this. But this time I have here 2 slashes or 2 lines here mark my stitch, so I'm going to work a triple crochet stitch front post like this. I am going to yarn over once and yarn over twice, skip the first front post and work in the second front post like this. Insert the hook around the front post here and then pull through the yarn. You have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So basically I am doing my triple crochet to match the line or the row that I am working on, because I am working diagonal shape or twisted like this line, so it's not straight, it needs to be longer than straight lines. Now I'm going to yarn over twice again and work in the third one, triple front post like this. Then I'm going to return back to this stitch that I missed and just work 1 triple front post, yarn over twice, work from the front here, then yarn over, and you have 4 loops. Just work it normally like we did in the triples. I know it's going to be twisted and not clear, but don't worry, it will be clear. You just need to do like this and you have your 3 stitches. Then I'm going to skip 3 stitches from behind and work 3 stitches of double crochet, 1 2 3, and work from the 4th one here and do 1 half double crochet, then another one, then another one here like this, 1 2 3. Then I am going to work my next caple. I'm going to work in the 3rd stitch, then the 4th one, then return to the 1st one, then the 2nd one like this. I'm going to yarn over twice, skip these 2 front posts, insert my hook under the 3rd one here and do 1 triple, 1 2 and 3. Then work another treble in the next front post, 1 2 and 3. Then another treble, but this time in the 1st one here, 1 2 3, and the last triple in this one here, the next or the 2nd front post, 1 2 and 3. And here is what I should have. And of course this is the end of my yarn, so I could join my yarn not in the video and prepare my yarn to be long, but I just wanted to show you how I'm going to join the yarn when I finish and just hide it while I am working. So I am just joining this with any knot, but I like this knot because it's makes it secure enough like this. simple, and just like this. Then I am going to continue my work, and I'm going to show you how to hide this knot in the work so it won't be loose. Now I have finished my middle cable here, and I have done 4 front stitches, twisted actually. Then I'm going to skip 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, and work 3 stitches here. So 1 half double crochet, and I have reached the knot. So what I'm going to do is just hold this extra yarn like this and include it in this row like this, and just work over it. So I'm going to yarn over, insert the hook in the stitch, and just it's leaning on this. So from behind it I am going to work over it like this, so it starts to hide itself in it. So like this, and just this is the third one, 1 2 3. Then I'm going to start my next cable, or the last cable in the square. What I'm going to do is just yarn over twice, insert the hook around the next one or the second front post, and just work a treble one, then a treble in the third stitch. Then I'm going to return to the first stitch and do 1 treble again, or the first front like this, 1 2 and 3. I have done 3 cables like this. Now I'm going to skip 3 1 2 3 and just work 1 half double crochet in the next, another half double crochet, and finish my pattern with 1 front post double crochet here, not treble, then 2 last half double crochet, and this ends my row. So whenever you work this border or this line here, you are going to work double crochet, but whenever you are working with the cable, you are going to work with triple crochet stitch, front post of course, like this, and it gives you the first shape of the cable. It starts to shape itself here. See, so now I am facing the back again, so I'm going to chain 1 and work the whole row of single crochet. Now I have reached the end of the row, so I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and basically I am going to repeat what I did in this row and in this row all along the other or the next rows. So I'm going to work 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, then front post in the front post here, and 2 half double crochet, of course after skipping 1 stitch, and I reached these stitches or these front post stitches. So here is what I'm going to do. I am going to work again row 4, which is front post in each stitch in the right order. I'm not going to twist it like this, I'm going to work in the right order like this. This is the first front post, so I'm going to work double crochet, not treble. This is the second one, so I'm going to work from this one here, a double front post, and I reached the third, which is the twisted one, so I'm going to work double front post like this. So whenever I am working front post only, not twisted one, I'm going to use double crochet. And whenever I use this row, which is with the twisted one, I'm going to use triple crochet. Then I'm going to work 3, 1, 2, 3 and 3 half double crochet. Then I'm going to work 4 front post double crochet in the right order here, like this. This is the first one, so I'm going to work 1 double crochet front post. This is the second one, it's a little bit hidden there, so I just need to find it, and 1 double. This is the third one, 1 double. This is the last one, and 1 double, like this. This row helps me to do the twisted row or the cable, because in other version of cable stitch they don't use this row, but I include this row to help you reach this shape of cable without the hardship that you find at the beginning to learn this stitch. So I'm going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and work 3 half double crochet. And as you can see, I'm using half double crochet in actually almost every row, because I love the texture of it, and it just don't give a lot of gaps between these things, and it gives a very good height for your work. Better of course than single crochet. Then I done 3 half double crochet, I reached this cable, so I'm going to work double crochet in each one in the right order. 1, this is 2, and this is 3, sorry. Then I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to work 2 half double crochet, then 1 double crochet front post in the front post in the previous row, then 2 half double crochet to end my row, and just chain 1, and you should turn and continue like this, and it starts to shape. Here is the cable shape. I continue doing these to have this cable, this one here and this one here, so it gives very good texture. I'm going to leave the link for the group of Facebook and the Instagram account under the video in the description box, as well as with the written pattern. Now I hope you like the stitch and find it clear and easy to follow. If you do have any question whatsoever, just please let me know and leave a comment if you would like. I would be more than glad to see your comments. It always makes me very happy, and you can't imagine how all these comments made my day. I'm so grateful to be among you and among those beautiful group of ladies on the Facebook group and my subscribers on the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'm so glad and appreciate everything that you do. Thank you very much, and I hope you like the stitch and do beautiful object of it. I am ready. I just want you to know that I am ready whenever you want to help and ask me anything. I will be more than glad to help each and every one of you. Thank you, and see you in another video in a couple of days, I think. Thank you and goodbye.